2.
Wibwobbers, Robbett here. Welcome to Robbett Watch episode 30, Yo-cream Scramble Battle. First things first, the Lucky Crank is still around. Gone are Libertignon SS and Pookevil, and in their places are Arachnevil and Toadal Demon. Arachnevil will give you a contribution bonus of 100% during the scramble, and Toadal Demon ups the damage to scramble boxes. The Lucky Crank contents are from the start of the event through the end of the scrambles for 4-day cycles. This is our 4th scramble battle, so I'm going to skip the general concept and just hit the highlights. For Yo-cream, the additional yokai that's been added is Mistank. Mistank has a unique mechanic for the scramble battle in that he only shows up during stage defense, where previously the boss would have shown up. Unicurin continues to be the top prize, but Tengu and Pookevil are now prizes for lower reward tiers. In addition to Arachnevil and Toadal Demon's previously mentioned bonuses, Mistank also gives a contribution bonus, although it's smaller. For capture stages, all 8 legends provide either attack or HP up for the capture calculation. Before we start with the scramble, it's time to take a big, well, smaller than it was, pile of Y money and throw it at the Lucky Crank to see what we get. The first thing you'll notice is that the introductory price of 4,000 Y money for the Lucky Crank is now 4,500, which matches the event crank in Puni. Many of the same yokai are in the Lucky Crank as they were, but a good chunk of them are replaced by an honestly excellent selection of yokai. For me personally, I've got every non-perk yokai except the new ones, so those are who I'm going to concentrate on. If you haven't watched my recent Lucky Crank analysis video, go check it out. Everything I say in that video in terms of capsules, phrases, and rates has stayed the same. It took me 104 cranks at 4,500 Y money apiece to get my first Toadal Demon. After that, I got him on the 172nd and 194th cranks. Toadal Demon is a mysterious S-rank area popper. As things have gone for me lately, the yokai I really wanted was Arachnevil, and he wasn't cooperating. It took me 234 cranks, or just over 1 million Y money. For those of you who aren't statisticians, this doesn't mean he's impossible to get, it just means you need to be lucky, because he's pretty rare. They both are. Arachnevil is a brave S-rank score booster. As mentioned previously, the capsule colors and phrases all mean the same things that I explained in the Lucky Crank analysis video. Outside of Fever, you've got a 37% chance of getting a B rank, a 53% chance of getting an A rank, a 7% chance of getting an S rank, and a 2% chance of getting an SS rank. Fever greatly increases your S rank odds to almost 70% by reducing the rate of A and B ranks. SS ranks double to around 4%. For me, Toadal Demon was around 1.25% and Arachnevil was around 0.5%. But if I throw multiple millions at it, I'm thinking they'd be more like 1% each, or maybe 2% for Toadal Demon. We've settled the crank, so let's head to the scramble battle. We're going to fast forward through the map until there's something to see. The first defense of a stage happens around the 12th stage for me, and we're sent back to stage 8 to investigate. Earlier I talked about the unique mechanic for Mistank, and this is the first time we see it. Normally one of the bosses, in this case a Frutignon, would either be added to or replace the yokai already on the stage. A defense stage gives you extra contribution points when you beat it, but in this case it's also the only way to find Mistank. The great thing is that if you don't befriend him, you can reset, because he's not a random encounter, he's most certainly a result of the defense, so as long as you don't beat the stage, you can keep going after him. In my case, I needed to knock him out 8 times before he joined, even after giving him the best rice balls and going to the shrine before the battle. Despite the fact that the notice says he's an A rank, Mistank is a tough B rank single attacker. Moving on, it's just the next stage before we hit the real random encounter of the Yo-cream Scramble. Rather than Noko or Jumbelina, this time it's Kiwinyan that can sometimes appear. While this will allow you to befriend him if you so desire, to my knowledge Kiwinyan, as well as the other Fruitnyans, do not have any special abilities or bonuses during the event. We'll keep zooming on until we reach stage 22, which features the hidden stage unlock. I threw all of the Fruitnyans on my team, figuring one of them would be the key. In this case, since we're on our way toward the boss of this leg, Strawbinyan, that's who you need to have on your team to unlock the hidden stage. And the hidden stage is Oranyan. Oranyan. Really? Yep. Well, nothing special about that. The next stage is the boss, Strawbinyan. When you beat him, you'll be rewarded with a 5-star coin. And with that, it's time to head back to the other leg of the map. Since we've already gotten Mistank and seen Kiwinyan, we're going to fast forward through all of these stages. The boss of this leg is Grapinyan. And with the boss, that's the end. And I forgot the second hidden stage. We'll jump back to, in this case, stage 15 and load up the Fruitnyan All-Stars to see what it takes to unlock it. Should have guessed. Again, since Grapinyan is the boss of this leg, Grapinyan is who you need to use to unlock the hidden stage. And this time it opens up to our old buddy Melonyan. Definitely not Oranyan. One last thing. Unlike some of our other scrambles, we have event missions. They are split between advancing the new yokai and several challenges performed either in general or with the Fruitnyans. Alright, well that's that for the Yo-cream Scramble. 4 rounds. Those of you who don't have Unikirin, get after it, and everyone grind for those new yokai. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitter for the latest Puni and Wibble Wobble information. Until the next video, good luck with the gacha.